All right. Logos. That's our thing. Logos. Logos. Watch the focus. In the beginning was the word. That's what we learn in our English, but the Greeks say logos. So logos, that's the word. And the word was God. And the same manifests into the flesh. And it's down here on the earth today. So logos. We're gonna start a series of of chatting, talking. But big up on yourself, the world all over. Logos, logos, powerful, powerful word. Logos. So anyway, Trey, you know, today was a day that I am going to make a decision, and the decision basically is that I'm going to cancel my ticket to go back to America, which I have on the 5th, which would have been this Thursday coming up, and today is a Sunday. So more than likely, sometimes they don't want you to do video with time, but this is, and we know it's a time not real for those who know, and but we are do this because we are recording a process of time, manifestation, magic, dedication, willpower. For all of these things that we are using for the self to create, and we create our reality. And so today, let me say, logos, watch the focus, remain focused. Yeah. So this is a place, and after a short while, after I've completed speaking in a way, I am going to like take a preview and show you guys what's going on here. Yeah. And for right now, we're not gonna talk the personal business, but it all encompass making choices. Today we make choice. Zin? And I am making a choice today to stay within this place that I'm going to show you after. They call the wilderness. We call it Tabustock. This is a place where my father had this property, and he died and left this property, and this property has been sitting down here for many, many years, before even my father owned it. But I'm saying, in our generational time, a lot of people don't have no vision, don't have no idea. And all I want to show to the world that once you have land and you have idea, dedication, and focus, then you can create something. You can create beauty from that. Instead of having to run into the so-called first world and the developed world to do the stuff and get entangled with everything. Because I'm at my age 26, after a police career in Jamaica, I'm married and go United States and live there and get entrapped into their system. You know what I mean? So you spend your years into a system where you work and you do all kind of stuff and you make a family, and then you still struggle, what we would refer to, because if you're uncomfortable, they make the society for so you can be uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. So if you're in America and you can't drive a car and live in a one big house, you start to feel uncomfortable. If you're in America and you have no money, you start to feel uncomfortable. And then it takes you down a line where people start to treat you like you're supposed to be uncomfortable too. This is what I say, for people don't treat you right, because the system is so, everybody in them own addictions and want this money, grabbing for this money, want this money, that they are not satisfied and get comfortable with life and then start to create out of life, if you know what I mean. So that is what we are trying to show you now. So here is it now, that today, Logos, always I go even say that. That's our name, new name, Logos. Logos, watch the focus. Yeah? But Logos is the powerful word. See? And before God gave us the word, a lot of people don't believe that, but that's true. It's resonance, frequency, energy, light. Yeah. So Logos, watch the focus. Anyhow, so we make a decision to step on this piece of land here and permanently put on with foot and don't move off of this land here until we are caretaking this land here. So in caretaking we are creating also. Caretaking we are creating, and we're going to create beauty in this spot for you to come and enjoy. Because I used to be on a little virgin, so-called virgin spot up there in America. And basically you lose You lose your power when people don't treat you with equality and rights. And basically, what happened is that some you tell you the story. And I think that caused the breaking up for my relationship break up, for my empress when we did have tell me yesterday, say in our mind we are broken up. So yes, me fresh on the scene now. And that's why we have to logos watch the focus. It is a decision that I make to come on this land and start from fresh, start from a new, with nothing. We'll show you the rock stone, we will show you I have other videos that I have taken before, because I came here on the 1st of January 2026. Number 8, 2026. And we are say a infinity. So we are go create infinity right here, so. You see? And his word, watch the focus. Logos, watch the focus. And we now leave off of this land. We're going to livicate some time and hours and days into this space so we can create and formulate a beauty on the land. For land is important. Yeah? And yes, the money is there, so the money will come to do everything. Money is coming. So bringing in all the money, sending all the money as we hear. We are calling all of the money to create the beauty, and then you can come and enjoy it. But Logos, watch your focus. We attack it into manifestation. Yeah? So we're going to try to start this video and then show you, like I said, the things that is happening. Because I made a decision to come on this piece of property. Look, beautiful sunrise coming up. You not see it now, but you know, I point towards the direction. That's the east right there. Over there so is the north, so-called Senance Bay down there, so the seaside down there, so where you can have a nice view. So if you're into view, and then we are going to create beauty. See, right now we have all pimento trees. Pimento trees maybe are the only valuable trees. You have some lumber trees, like that is a mahogany tree, and you have cedar trees and other trees here that is of value. Yeah, but this is what people would call the jungle, the wilderness, the forest, the hills, the bushes. Yeah, but we are going to take it and arrange this with ideas as they come, because our imagination say if you stay in one spot and you start to create, then you will create beauty in your area. So yes, I'm going to show you, but first of all, I get the background of what happened, why I made the decision. Because I used to live in America from 1989 until 2026. Let me say I've been here since the 1st of January 2026. I made a decision to leave. I was living in West Palm Beach, Florida, United States citizen, and have a ticket to return on Thursday, the 5th of March. Yeah, and I live up there in one tree, what they call a trailer, which was a dog house that we clean up, and so it's a journey. But to me, it was a journey, because how is it that I have so much land, I have access to so much land, and I at the same time still living in America. I live in a dog house. I live like dog. When I can't come here, so, and I have to be paying $500 a month to live in a dog house too. Under restriction, because one of the things that is another Rasta man. They in the property, we give me access to the property, and him establish a tent 5 foot underneath my thingam. And after a while, and after I did see some other things where the brethren do, me and the brethren go at war. Basically verbal war we are talking about now. I cut down the tent from underneath my window. Me and my empress today. And to be honest with you, when I first start to decide that me will cut down the thing, I know, the brethren tell me say I'm thinking, so I'm gonna go see it. To be honest, I'm gonna go see it. But me know say I invasion for my privacy, because when him say him want him thing, him rent me the trailer, him rent me the hammock. Me I say, but how comes this brethren here, which is 5 foot underneath, less than 5 foot underneath my window where me and my empress are gonna live in? I want bedroom there, so the trailer window the right there, so. How is it that so when him said that to me, Mr. Team say, where you want to listen? I listen, you want to listen me account stroke. But anyhow, we not take it for nothing, for we did want a space at the time. And him welcome we, and we go inside of the place. After a while, and I see what the brethren I do, him start to do certain things, and I start to get certain little feeling. I man cut down the man tent. My shine light one night, and me and my empress agree now. And when me cut down the man tent, my empress started to disagree with me. She said she never give me the right because when it come they come see the man tent. And it cost one piece of disloyalty, I believe, in my mind. Like, I start to think that maybe my empress was disloyal. We are sit down and talk, and turn up and talk. And I man feel as if my empress was disloyal. And maybe them video don't go out right away, but they will go out eventually because Logos, watch the focus. You see what I say? So this is relationship and this is a physical thing we are talking about now, relationship wise. But remember, life exists in the spiritual and the physical. So anyhow, me kind of believe that kind of start to get the feeling as if my empress is not with me 100%, if you know what I mean. And it bring a controversy and me make a decision to come out of the place and my empress decides that she go stay there. So for whatever reason she never have our documentation at the time and still maybe seeking our documentation. So she decided that she's going to stay. She's not going to come with I and I on the land. So this is why, we are going to document this to show you, say, all right, if you have land, she decides to stay and finally, 1111, we just on the phone. 1111, so that's new beginnings. 1111, new beginnings. And that's not coincidental. That's numerology and angel numbers they refer to that as. But anyway, we have a whole bunch of things to talk about, But this is Logos. Watch the focus. We're going to talk things into operation. So yeah, so I made a decision to cut out of the place. And so I cut. And now is the time for go back. And I decide I'm not going back. Now, like me say, after certain discussion, it reached the point where my empress tell me that in her mind, she give me all the indication that she never want to come. And then she feel as if, I get encouragement to open my eyes to certain things, yes. But I never have a woman out there. You understand? I don't have a woman and start to lose interest in my empress once me realize that she wasn't 100% with me. And when I man discover certain little things and confront her, instead, we discuss it in peace. She get mad about it. She get upset. And then black eye from our phone. You see what I say? So me I say, me 62 now, my empress at 51, I think I go 52. And me I say, if we have argument like that and I try to discuss certain things which is personal, and she go take it to the level where, she gets so upset because she believes that I am judging her. While me I said to her, this is the information where you give me, where you show me. And she get upset. So you start to tell me now that she never want the relationship, because even after she tell me for cut and go on, me I tell her, I say, yo, come me there say, And she said no, she don't believe she want to come for, she don't want to go through that. So me I drill, yeah. So after 7 years of relationship, some little attachment is still there. And like me say, but in the long run, it is for her. So I know sympathy we are look for. Logos watch the focus. So I man decide to come home. For even other interest there, financially, we have some money where we are split so that she can have a party so she can come up. So you see, me no really mean her no harm. But yeah, you have to love people, It's all about love. And there's going to be somebody. So we are talking about love, There's going to be somebody who's going to love IFA or I, present myself, because once you see you have a relationship and your woman or your man start to find fault and there is certain kind of animosity going and vexation, there's less smiles in the house, something going wrong. So that's why I say, there was less smiles in the house. There was dissatisfaction in the house. The feeling as if the struggle is too much and she want to move on and understand. So I not blame her. You see, but maybe I think we never discuss it with honesty. But sometimes you're attached to one another, you don't want to hurt feeling. That you think you're going to hurt feeling if you tell somebody the truth. And when the truth is being said, then it's like it hurts for the people them. Because sometimes that's how we train. You get pain. So like for me, me go through my pain already, I know me I relieve myself of the pain. I can't stay in a pain too long, So certain things that hurt, you have to just forget it, forgive it, and move on. Zane? And like I said, we know, and another empress who is going to see I for who I is and know that it is pure love, a pure love. But even that thing, that we could run go try to see if we can pick up our next woman. But that's not how we do it. We have to about energy. We want an empress. We understand that I based on the lifestyle that I want to live and what I have, this is what I have to offer you. But the non-tangibles like the love and the support and the respect, you know what I mean? The encouragement, the smile that is going to be there, physically and spiritually, all of them things that is going to enhance you as an empress, respect for we know that the feminine divine was first, so we have all respect for the feminine divine, you see, and that's where it's at. You understand? And we understand also, so the matrix, a matrix we have out there, it's not real. You see, so if you want to run, go back in a matrix and stay in a matrix, it'll tell me that you prefer matrix over a divine relationship. So it's a choice, you see. For we now have to stay in America and see, like me, I tell you, I'm American citizen, I have American passport, but me born and grew at Jamaica, so me come back at Jamaica and me there right yes upon my father land, a piece of land where my father died about 16 years ago, and said, David, when you come back and take over the land, when you come over and take over the space, and this is a big property, and so me move. I have been doing things on this property for a while, and I have little antagonisms, I believe, little oppositions, because me have other brothers and sisters. Yeah? But that no so nothing. My love and peace me are moving. So, everything that I have started that, me realize that it might cause controversy. Guess what? I move from this and now I am in a spot. So like I said, later on, I'm going to show you what the spot look like and what we're going to be doing in this spot. But Logos, watch the focus. So in all of that, it's been, so the point of this now is returning to Jamaica, having land, staying on land. At the same time, it's a relationship move also. It's a money move, it's a relationship move, it's a comfort move. It's a move to show you that, America is nice. America is a paradise to some people, but at the same time, when you have land, plenty people in Jamaica have land and run gone a foreign, gone work money, and yes, they can buy a house. But look, it's a start now where me show you now. We don't have no plenty of money, you understand, in the initial stage, but we have the biggest of ideas. And it's good to have ideas and imagination. So today is a Sunday, I think it's the 2nd of March, they call it, based on 2026 in terms of, government time. yeah, but yes. So we are documenting this journey, because we are saying in 5 years on this, because things gonna happen in the world, and I'm going to create this spot where we can get our tomato, things to eat organically. It's fresh land. So I'm not using spray on it. Not use no chemical on this piece, on this portion of land. No man-made chemical. It's natural right here. So we're having an organic base. So this is what we are talking about. Returning to the land, doing organic stuff for those people who want to maintain health and longevity. To stay away from out of the doctors, surgery and offices and places where they give you them pharmaceuticals to poison you. You see what I mean? So we have the natural things. We have natural herbs inside here. So you see all them purple herb over there. So, good herb to drink tea. So all of that we are involved as we go along. So we are telling you about coming back to Jamaica, coming back to the land, working the land, beautifying the land, creating a spot, and at the same time making decision about relationship. You see what I say? Because sometimes you have people that will come and do it together. And I had an empress for 7 years, and she decided that, whatever I did, she don't want to be, in the relationship no more. And she cut and gone. You understand? And so we're going to show you now that, even so, you still can carry on for its Logos, watch the focus. Yeah. So if you hear me mention it once too often, that is part of the decision making also. Because, like I say, I could have gone back to Thursday coming. I would have been able to. I have a ticket to go back to Fort Lauderdale that I am going to then take another maybe transportation up to West Palm Beach. That would have been what I was about to do. And I decided to now go back. Jamaican, I am not going back. Yeah. We have kids up there, but kids have to come to we. You understand? Yeah, we now have to go back in the matrix, go run up and down for American money. For the only thing we are go back up there is money, so that we can have material success. You see what I say? But what is material success compared to your health? What is material success compared to your peace? What is material success compared to your joy and happiness? You see? What is material success compared to your freedom? What is material success compared to you exercising your love, peace, and joy unto humanity? What is material success when you have land so you could create? So you have everything already. So it's just that, for the transference of what we would refer to as currency, money, because the rate of Jamaican dollar to one of the US dollar is about almost 160 Jamaican dollar to one US dollar. So you see how they have messed up the Jamaican economy. So much so that the currency of the United States have a dominance of 100 and almost 160 to one Jamaican dollar. So this is how they have messed up. And this is somebody's idea, and people not understand them things. So we run, so they force us to go up there now because it look good. And when you go up there, you can't get a job. You work for minimum wage. You have to go through a system. It will take you so many years. So alright, so for example now, somebody wanting to go to America now and don't have a degree. You have to go through the system, go get a degree, go get a master's, go get a doctorate, and that might take him up to about 10 years. Alright, compared to a man who come home and decides, alright, in 10 years, I'm going to get the land and I'm just going to farm. See which one is going to be more beneficial in the long run and creative. Because you getting one degree if you go work in a system, somebody's system, not ensure so you'll get work and food. Note that. It does not ensure that you're going to get work and food and shelter. You see what I say? For you can't do it without get a job, but when you creating a job for yourself by doing farming, tilling the soil, putting food into the soil so you can eat and continue to eat, like Joseph did, put down corn for the rainy day, for storage, so that when there's a drought day, put down corn for the drought time, rather. You plant during the rainy season, and when the drought catch you, yeah, you have corn storage you can, you see, for the days when you can plant the corn, alright, or when the corn can grow. So yeah, man, so that's what this focus is all about. Logos, watch the focus. You're gonna hear that because this is logos. Logos is word, and remember, word is resonance, and everything resonates, everything has a frequency, everything vibrates. Everything vibrates. So God is a vibration, and the vibration is I and I. And I and I has a good vibration right now. So any system out there with a good vibration, me look a system with a good vibration. So we are talking to for my sister, so she gone. She gone. She say in her mind she not come back. So guess what? Me say, I accept that. She gone. So yeah, any system we have that decide that the Jamaican thing is good. We smoke weed, So with a weed smoker, we plant weed, we grow weed, legally, and we grow plenty of food, and we into health. See? Yeah, in terms of age, I don't recognize age, from a young no blouse and skirt in my mind, Yeah, very, very young. So I'm in the government paper when I say I'm 62, but I don't feel that. I don't feel 62. I work in every which way. Good. Now I got hospital and now I have no sickness. You see? Yeah, so wait, on my phone I get so dark. I go on here. Phone don't forget not so dark, man. What happened? Come up now. I want for trouble you. Alright, come back here. Come back to good shade. Sun gone in. But any which way, we are continuing with the video. Same way. For like me say, Empress, I call unto me a nice Empress, a loving Empress where you get well if I love. Yeah? Love and sensuality, all of that is in the play, And at the same time, you're going to give it, you're going to receive it in a plentiful way. And come join, come man, if you want to come off of the grid and come and join with what we're doing as you see the progress, come. So we're going to always talk about wanting an Empress, uniting, sharing love, you understand, creating within the space, living a natural life, respecting people, creating from the land. You understand? Where you want to create an economy or currency or whatever you want to do. Sky's the limit because it's logos. So you speak the thing into being. Think of the thing. Just imagine your imagination. A plenty of creation that. So if you get the time to have an imagination like this right here, I am within myself, and myself say, all right, do that, and do that. Yeah, we know that the life is in the trees, but I've asked permission already to get rid of some of them trees and utilize them as I'm going to burn them. So I'm going to make a fire later on as me I show the place. We're going to make a fire, and as we make the fire also, what we're going to do now is clean up and make the fire and show you what I go on also. Zin? So yes. So before I continue to talk on and on, but we know how people stay, I'm going to give you in series, so yeah. So this video is day 1, which is the 2nd of March. We are on the 2nd of March today, 2026. Zin? Sunrise over here, and we're in a community they call Top Lima, William Field District in the parish of St. Ann, Jamaica, West Indies, and we're there. Logos, watch the focus. After a while, we're going to come. People going to come. Chronic, so you say, my general. I love where I deal with. You understand? Yeah, man. Top Lima, one day, come up. Capleton, all of them, man, there. Sizzler, all of the Rastafari within the Jamaican diaspora and all over. Luciana, yeah, man. Most of them, man, I will tell you how them go into the silence and into the hills. So, the silence and the hills with the right here. And we're going to be creating from this space. So, yeah. Since we are continuing to talk on the videos here, let me just get up right now and show you what we're talking about in terms of what we're looking at. Alright? So we're going to switch the camera around now. Alright, so there we go. And basically we want to create a road going up to that spot because the entrance will be coming in from over here. And I may jump on a piece of land myself and decide, so what, guess what, I get physical with it. We don't know nothing about weeding land and all them things, but we have to just jump on it because them thing is exercise for the elder like I myself, So coming in from that area right there, you see, like kind of clean. We're going to have a road coming up through here, yeah, coming up right through here, yeah, along this path right here. And as it comes up, we really want to go over into that section right over there, but it's too much of a sharp corner to go and turn and go up into that hillside right there. So what we're going to do is come from here, and then we're going to come all the way like this, all the way, and we are going to go over onto that section, straight up, yeah. And then a road will be taken now from over there to that point over there, yeah, and going onto that hill where we'll create beauty on top of the hill right there. Create beauty on top of the hill up there, yeah. So you're seeing now the embryonic phase of the process where we're just cleaning down the bushes, removing stuff, and then eventually now you're going to see the rest of the development, yeah, as it comes along. Because you're going to have walls, you're going to have beautification, you're going to have huts, that's made of wood, sticks and stones. Wood, sticks and stone, you understand? Maybe a little cement involved, but yeah, more than likely natural. And then we're going to organize and beautify the area, make flowers garden like that one over there. You see, that's Joseph coat. I think we call it Joseph coat of many colors, yeah. And we have orchid, so it will be like something for tourists, or something, if you want to call yourself tour, for visitors, if you want to call them, conscious visitors and people who want to have like a retreat of privacy from from the normal city life, because there's noise here sometimes, because we're living in a community. And just imagine people play music. You have the natural birds, you have the roosters, goats sometime in and around here. But guess what we have? We are going to cordon this section off and secure it in such a way that, I mean, it is not a lot of folks and people and stray animals or whatever won't be able to come. No dogs will be able to come inside there without, you know. Yeah, the birds then can fly around. They have wings. But yes, so that will be the process. You see? It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful creation. And like I said, I start the weeding process, you know. Um, guess what? I would have wanted $2 million right now to get the assistance to do what I'm doing. So guess what? Me I throw the word out there. So any one of you who listen and interested and you know are interested, willing and benevolent and decide that you want to throw me a bone, throw me $1 million, I will receive it. If you want to throw a penny, I will receive it. So as the video them continue, I'm going to create a logos thing right now. Like I said, today is the first day, so we're going to create a logos watch the focus development fund platform where you know you can send money into that platform and become a member of this logos club. That once you know everything is done and created, guess what? You can come and have your stay right here for free because you're a member and you contributed. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. For all Rastafari, for all conscious people, for all of those, even the Christianity, you know, you can come and enjoy this thing. But it's for particularly people who want to know themselves, get into themselves, have that meditative time to smoke some weed, you understand, and do all them good stuff and enjoy some good food, organic food that is here on this platform here, and some natural tea bushes, you see, and then a quiet environment that you could stay relaxed. So Logos, watch the focus. This is day one of the thing, and we are going to create beauty. All right, so follow me and continue in this series, as I said, Logos, because this will be encouragement also to people who want to return to Jamaica, you know, and don't have the willpower or, you know, and like I said, me are 62 for them age. Me not feel like that, yeah, but a lot of people would want to return to Jamaica and do some stuff and create life. And sometimes they can't be bothered. Like me, you know, me have imagination and me have the will and the guts and the discipline. Is like me say, I could have gone down to the place, utilize the money that I have as a retirement money now and decided that I am going to just have fun with it. Go galling, go vacationing, go this all the days. But here what we're going to do. We're going to utilize this money to create, because what we're creating is for humanity, you know. What are you creating for humanity? A lot of people don't create nothing. They want to just grab money to just build one house. But this that I'm creating now is something for our teaching purpose, you know, for educational purpose, for activation purpose, for a peaceful purpose, to bring back each and every one of us into our peaceful mind where we can learn to do the natural things and get back into the more natural order, because this earth, which has been tampered with, us to go back into more of a natural order. You see, instead of we trying to take our time and our effort and our focus into the cities and the municipalities that build up with, you know, what we call, you know, concrete jungle, yeah, concrete structures and control. We are trying to create, because there's land all over this world. Look at land. Look at land all over right here. Look at land that people have. You see, there's a community down there. Yeah, but look at land. Look at land. I'm telling you, people, we could stay inside of these places right here, you know, so-called government allowed, and create beauty within, instead of having to run to Kingston and run to Montego Bay and run into the other cities and the Ocho races, and then, you know, run into foreign land, to Canada and to America and to United Kingdom and England and all of these places, and Brussels and Australia. Yeah, why we don't want to try to run to Africa, where Woolipa land there? Yeah? Yeah, man, so we must run to the place where the land is available, where Woolipa black people. For we attack, especially for black people, you know, because this was originally black people land that was stolen from them. And so black people must try to get back the land, and live on the land and create on the land. And you see, look a whole bunch of rock stones, what we call rock stones, you know, stones. Yeah, can you just imagine all these stones come about? So yeah, there was war on this land way back when these land were trees. and other stuff, you know. And the mountains were like, you know, big old pyramids. And they destroyed whoever came, you know. They put fire on the land and explosive on the land, and they cut down the natural trees that was here before, because they used to be like, this was maybe a big old tree, if you look at it, that was tall. But when they came and they burned and did stuff and search for the gold, because it's gold that's causing the problem over the world, you know, for the people. If you realize, the people who are truth, logos, watch the focus, listen to this. The people who are running the earth, they're storing up the gold. Why are they storing up so much gold? You understand? So that is you have to understand what's going on. That is the focus. That is the problem of the whole world. But you see, we look at the smaller pictures. But the biggest of picture is that they are storing up the gold. They're taking the land. They're cleaning out the gold from off of the land. Truth. They're taking the gold from off of the land and they're storing it up. Storing the gold up in these places they call the reserve, which is not Jamaica and which is not the African countries. If you look where the reserves are stored, you will know. For those who know, I'm not going to call the name, but you know, I know in no black people country as such. The only place that's a black and them are Dravidians that keep gold is actually India, because you see they like to wear gold and keep gold within their family. They do that. But other than those people, everybody else gold is taken and stolen and brought to nothing and then put into reserve, because they need gold to bring to other places outside of this planet. Hey, truth again. Logos, watch the focus. You know. So as I'm speaking this truth and you're resonating with them truth, yeah. Guess what? Then now go some people who know that truth, me and thought now go like that truth, yeah, but this is the truth. So we are taught up the things we depend on the land, and the land and human resources is the most important thing. The currency, the important for say Jamaican currency now no value. Jamaican currency don't have no value. It is $157 to $1 US. Maybe over 200 to a United States pound. I mean United Kingdom pound. 100 and plenty again for the Canadian dollar. So why all these people that keep the gold, that steal the gold and keep the gold and buy the gold, decide that they are going to make other people's country worthless in currency? You see? Them things are important. So that's what we want to talk about. So Mr. Andrew Holness, you call up your name as the Prime Minister. You do some good things, so give thanks. But we want also for you to take the advice of people like all myself, you know, we know the historical value of this place we call Jamaica and the lies that they have been telling us, so that we can continue to build this place back into its own spiritual goodness. Big up all Rastaman upon the land of Jamaica, and priests and priestesses, gods and goddesses upon the land of Jamaica. Yeah? Because that's what and who we are. Know that. Gods and goddesses, priests and priestesses, high priests. So we're going to use the word, logos, watch the focus. We're going to use the word and bring back all the magical manifestation. Like we say, we're calling in all the monies to create right as a beauty and a school that we are going to teach the people them, just like how I'm telling you right now, the importance of knowing who they are and how powerful they are. So logos, watch the focus. Nothing beat the logos. And the logos in the beginning was the logos. Yeah, that's a Greek word for the word. And like on the Bible telling them, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God, and the same manifest and come down onto the earth and became flesh. And so we are the gods upon this earth. Logos, watch the focus. We're going to create beauty. We're going to empower the people and help to activate the natural order of the cosmos. Big up yourself. Logos, watch the focus. Powerful.